everyone. How are you doing? So this is another instructional video for week 3. We are going to be learning about the theater, and also we're going to start reading the play Anne Frank. We're going to be reading Act 1, Scenes 1 and 2 this week. So I'm going to just take you through this PowerPoint. Something that's important to note. The first time we did this, you had a PowerPoint and then you had to write your answers on the student guide. So you had to switch back and forth between the PowerPoint and the student guide. So what I did, instead of doing that, I made this PowerPoint where you could put your answers directly into the PowerPoint so you don't have to switch back and forth. I'm hoping that this will be a little more streamlined and easier for you. Also, another important thing to know that these instructional videos are super important. I know that they're kind of long and kind of like boring because you have to sit and listen to me talk, but I mean, you should miss that by now, right? I'm sure you all miss me talking to you in class. So just think about it that way. Just once a week, you have to watch it. But since it's so important, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you like little code words throughout the video. I'm going to give you 3 of them. All right? You don't know when they're going to come. And once I say the code words, write them down. And if you get all 3 of them correct, and once you get all 3 of them, email them to me. And if you get them all correct, you will get extra credit points. All right? So make sure you watch these videos. All right, here we go. So slide 2 is where I'm going to put the video. Let's go to slide 3. This is the breakdown of everything that you need to do. It looks like a lot. If this overwhelms you, just skip the slide, okay? Just remember that everything is due on Friday by noon, so April 17th by noon. This is just to kind of help you space things out so you don't get overwhelmed or save everything to the end. So on Tuesday, you're going to watch this video. What is theater? You should be able to click on the link and it should play. If you have problems playing videos, all you have to do is put it in present mode or presentation mode, and then all the links and all the videos should work really easily. Give me one. Alexa, stop. Sorry, my timer went off. Okay, so here we go. Then you are going to take a tour of some theaters. So you're going to click on this yellow link and you're going to go here. You're going to take a tour of some theaters and you're going to answer this question. Now it says here, type your response on the next slide, slide 5. So this is where things change a little bit. If you go to slide 5, this is where you're going to be writing your responses. So it says here, take virtual tours of the 11 of the world's most famous theaters. Make notes of the similarities and differences you observe in each of the theaters you view. What stood out to you? What intrigued you? Have you ever been to any of these theaters? Have you ever been to any theater? Discuss your experience. So right here, you could type similarities. Here you could type differences. And here you could type what stood out or what was intriguing. And down here is where you answer that final question. Okay? If you need more space, you could always add a slide. All right, let's move on. Next, you're going to think about and learn what is drama. First thing you're going to do is watch this video. Then you're going to do a vocabulary. So if you click on this image of vocabulary, it should take you right there. Make sure you sign in using your Haverford Gmail, okay, your Haverford email, and it should take you right to this vocabulary. You have to do 3 things in the vocabulary. You have to watch the video, you have to do a read and respond, their questions, and then you have to take the quiz. make sure you do all 3 things to get full credit, okay? Because on my end, I could see if you did all 3 things. Now, if for some reason you cannot get into vocabulary this way, if you go to your Google Classroom where everything will be posted, now it's grayed out because they're not scheduled to appear yet. You could always click on these links, activities, and you'll be able to get into vocabulary that way. And again, remember to sign in with your Haverford Gmail. All right, let's go back. Oops, wrong. All right, so it's time for the first secret words. All right, so this is my favorite movie. It is Sunset Boulevard. That is your first secret code. Write it down. Sunset Boulevard. All right? Okay, let's keep going. Next, you're going to watch this video about some background information on Anne Frank. And then we just go through the cast of characters. Gives you a short overview of each character, the setting, and then the annex. The annex is where Anne and the Van Pels or Van Dans in the play script hid away for I think it was close to 2 years or a little over. So watch this tour of the annex that Miss Clement created for you. It's really awesome. And then when you're done watching the video, you are going to write a response. And you're going to write it right here. So here are the directions. Reflect on the tour you just took in a 150-word response. Answer the following questions in your response. And I listed them out right here. I want this to be in complete sentences. You could type it right in this box. Also, make sure when you type that you're using white and not black because white is easier to see on the red background. All right, let's keep going. Here are some more pictures of the annex, the secret bookcase. Some more pictures. All right, and now you're going to read the play. If you click on this link, it takes you to a PDF version of the play. You are not reading the whole play. You are only reading Act 1, Scene 1, and Act 1, Scene 2. 2 scenes. So now, Act 1, Scene 1. You're going to focus, you're going to read that first, and you're going to focus on foreshadowing. That's the skill you're focusing on. And you have another vocabulary video. Again, click on the picture, sign in with your Haverford email address, make sure you watch the video, read and respond, and then take the quiz. All right, it's time for the second secret words. The second secret words, write this down, is Norma Desmond. Norma Desmond is the main character in Sunset Boulevard. And my cat, who's sleeping right over there, is named Norma Desmond too. I can't show you a picture of her. She's sleeping. Okay, so your second secret words, Norma Desmond. All right. So during reading, while you have the PDF up, you could actually listen to us, your teachers, read it out loud for you. So if you click on this, it's audio of the teachers reading the play. Okay, so if you would like to do that, read along with your teachers, you can do that as well. I play Mrs. Van Dam, so I think I have like 3 lines. It's very exciting, right? So now after you are finished reading Act 1, Scene 1, you are going to write a response. It says here, look back at Act 1, Scene 1. What are some examples of foreshadowing? So as you listen, think about foreshadowing. Then you're going to make predictions based on these examples. Why would an author include them? Your response should be a approximately 50 to 75 words, and you're going to type it right in this box right here. There you go, right there. All right, let's keep going. Then you're going to do some post-reading questions. It's a Google form. If you click on this yellow link, it'll take you right to the Google form. All right? Now we're on to Act 1, Scene 2. The skill focus is a flashback. So on the next slide, if you click on this image, you get a great mini lesson done by Mrs. Witzel. So if you click on that link right there, watch the mini lesson. Also, again, if you're having trouble getting these to finding the links, just click this button and put the presentation in present mode. You should have no problems then. All right, so during reading, now as you read it, you could also listen to your teachers read it. Here's part 1 of us reading it, part 2, and part 3, these videos right here. So while you listen and follow along, make note of the flashback. Ask yourself, describe the flashback in this scene. Why would the author include this flashback? What information does it provide? You're going to type your response right here. Okay? And then again, after scene 2, there's some more post-reading questions. Click on that yellow link, it takes you to the Google form. Now finally, when you are finished reading Act 1, Scenes 1 and 2, you are going to do a reflection journal, and you're going to answer it on the next slide. I'm going to read you what the question is. At the end of this scene, Mr. Frank tried to comfort Anne by drawing her attention to all of the positives that would come along with her new life in the annex. In a very unique way, we are all currently experiencing a situation which has caused our lives to change drastically in a very short time. Draw some comparisons between our current reality with the coronavirus quarantine and Anne's new reality in the annex. Think about the positive aspects of your quarantine. Write yourself a pep talk to try to convince yourself that maybe this time at home isn't so bad after all. Your response should be approximately 150 words. So you could write a pep talk, a response, or look at this option. Instead of writing, you could record a video of yourself delivering your pep talk. So get creative. And all you have to do is provide a link to the video that you made in the next slide, which I'll show you. So this is the pep talk slide. If you're going to write something, you're going to write it right here. Or if you're going to do the video, there you go. Or if you're going to do the video, you're going to post a link to the video right here. You could upload it to YouTube, anything like that. So that is all your work for this week. And now you need your third secret words. Let me think. Your third secret words is William Holden. Write it down. William Holden. He starred alongside Gloria Swanson in Sunset Boulevard, my favorite movie. So the third set of words, William Holden. Write it down. Hopefully you have all 3 now. Email me those 3 secret words, and you'll get some extra credit. All right, everyone. If you have any questions as you do this, as you know, reach out to me. I'm always here for you, and I will be talking to you soon.